Serene, calm, peaceful. That is the field before the lines and bases are put down. The grounds crew performs the same ritual for every game on every field, laying chalk lines, putting down bases, mowing the outfield. It's as timeless as the game itself, and it's all in anticipation of 2 words: play ball.
All right, everybody, welcome to the game 2 on field 3 of the day. We got the visiting team, Goose Creek, and the home team, Edgefield County. Welcome to the 2019 Ozone State Baseball Tournament. Hope everybody's having a good day. My name is Matt Watts, Deputy Director for Parks and Recreation Department. In here, I'll be doing the play-by-play for everyone watching at home. I'm glad you're here and with us today. Starting pitching for the Edgefield County All-Stars will be number 3, Daily Hitt. Daily Hitt, I apologize, making sure I could read writing, but Daily Hitt is on the mound today for Edgefield County. We're about ready for the first pitch of the day.
Looks like the team's ready. Umpires are ready. Good luck to both teams and play ball.
I think it's this. Scott was supposed to send that off, and I don't think he ever did. All right. And there's the first pitch in there for a ball 1. Leading off for the Goose Creek All-Stars will be number 1, Ryan Richardson. Ryan plays left field for the Goose Creek All-Stars. Here's the next pitch from Daly. Line shot to first base, but good play by number 10 over there, Justice Hammond, and they'll be out number 1 for Edgefield, or excuse me, for Goose Creek. Next up to bat for Goose Creek will be number 9, Kyler McDowell. Kyler's catching for Goose Creek today.
Kyler McDowell.
First pitch in there and swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-1 count to the hitter, Kyler McDowell. Daly working quickly. Next pitch in there, low and in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 count, 1 out here in the top of the first. Next pitch is in there, swung on and tapped back to the pitcher. Daly nabs it and throws it over first base for out 2. So quickly, 2 up, 2 down for the Goose Creek All-Stars. Edgefield pitcher Daly making quick order of the first 2. So 2 outs here in the top of first. The next up to bat will be number 7, Jason Smith Jr. Everybody refers to him as JJ. JJ's playing first base today. Jason's favorite team is the Yankees. JJ's favorite food is steak and potatoes. And he doesn't want to grow up. I don't blame you. Pitch in there. Fouled off to the right side. 1-1 count here to JJ Smith. He said he sent this one off. I don't know if he ever sent this one off because it's doing the same thing it did before. Quick 0-2 count, or excuse me, 1-2 count here to JJ. Here's the next pitch from Daly. Fouled off onto the right side. JJ stays alive there. Daly's looking in, getting a signal for the 1-2 count. Here it is. Low and outside in the dirt for ball 2. So 2-2 count, 2 outs in the top of the first here. And second game of the day over here on field 3.
That allows the 4th run of the game to cross for Hartsfield Northern.
He's getting real warm out there. I know these guys want to work as quickly as possible. Here comes Daly with his next pitch. Swung on and grounded it short. Shortstop Nazin throws over and gets him in time for out throw number 3. So 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. We'll move on to the bottom of the first with Edgefield coming up to bat. You're here on the County Channel.
Leading it off, your Edgefield County All-Stars, number 19, Braden McAllister.
All right, back here on the County Channel for the bottom of the first. Quick inning there for Daly hitting the Edgefield All-Stars. Now they'll be up to bat. Pitching for the Goose Creek All-Stars is number 10, Jacob Brookshire. Leading off for the Edgefield County All-Stars will be number 19, Braden McAllister. Shortstop for Edgefield. Looks like Jacob's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there inside. I thought it hit him. No, it didn't. He got out of the way. So 1-0 count here in the bottom of the first.
To the plate, that's ripped into left field. Actually popped up short. That was not hit as hard as I thought it was. That's out number 2.
Here's the next pitch from
Runner remains at second.
Jacob. Looks like it's in there for a strike. So 1-1 count here to the leadoff batter, Braden McAllister. Jacob looks in. He's ready for the next pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and foul back to the backstop. 1-2 count here on Braden.
Hartsfield Northern leads 5-0. Martucci's pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Next pitch is in there. It's hit over to left field. Oh, drops in there. Almost a nice catch by the left fielder, number 1, Ryan Richardson, but it falls in for a hit. Leadoff single for number 19, Braden McAllister.
Count 0-2. On Braden Crawley.
Next hitter for Edgefield will be number 9, Addison Faust.
Addison Faust.
0-2 pitch misses outside. 1-2 to count.
So no outs. Runner on first base here for Edgefield. The center fielder Addison Faust up. First pitch to Addison is in the dirt for ball 1. Jacob Brookshire looks in. Here's ready for the pitch. In the dirt and gets by the catcher, and looks like Brady McAllister, the runner on first, would take off to second in safely on a pass ball. 2-0 count now to the center fielder, Addison Faust. Pitcher, Jacob Brookshire's favorite movie is Hacksaw Ridge. Good movie. He wants to be a Major League Baseball player when he grows up. Here's the next pitch in there from Jacob. Little outside and low, ball 3, so falling behind 3-0 now. Or, no, excuse me, I apologize, 2-1. It's a 2-1 count to Jacob Brookshire. Or, excuse me, to Addison Faust. Jacob Brookshire on the mound. Jacob looks back and comes to the plate in the dirt and bounces past the catcher again. It looks like the runner will advance. So now we have a runner on third base, no outs here at the bottom of the first. 3-1 count to the batter, Addison Faust. Here's a pitch from Jacob outside and gets by the catcher again, but the runner will stay put on the walk to number 9, Addison Faust. So now runners on the corners for Edgefield here in the first inning. Still no outs. Now coming to the play will be number 10, the first baseman, Justice Hammett, looking to put the first run on the board for either team here in the bottom of the first inning. Jacob looks in. He's ready for the pitch. Here it comes. Runner on first takes off. Pitch is low for a ball. Runner slides in safely to second base. So now runners in scoring position here with no outs in the bottom of the first for Edgefield. Tough sledding so far for Goose Creek. Here's the next pitch. Low and in the dirt. It gets by the catcher, but up the third base line. And that'll keep the runner on third, Brady McAllister, at bay. So 2-0 count here to Justice Hammett. Count, no outs here in the bottom of the first. Here's a pitch from Jacob Brookshire. A little outside. It'll be, oh no, excuse me. Umpire did call that a strike. So 2-1 count here to Justice Hammett. I think it was a little slider there from Brookshire. Jacob looks in, gets his pitch. He toes the rubber. Here it comes. Inside, ball 3. So now it's a 3-1 count. Jacob doesn't want to get in too much trouble here with no outs, because hate to load the bases here in the first inning with no outs. Jacob looks in. Here's the pitch. Low and outside, and that will be a walk. So base on ball there, and the bases are now juiced with no outs here in the bottom of the first. Here's time called. The Goose Creek's manager, looks like Jason Smith, is going to walk out there to talk to his starting pitcher. Looks like we're about ready to resume play. Coach Smith just had a quick word with his starting pitcher, Brookshire. Now to bat for Edgefield be number 7, Jay Willis, the second baseman. From the windup, here's a pitch from Jacob Brookshire. Swung on and fouled off to the left side for strike 1. All right, 0-1 count here to Willis. And here's the next pitch. Swung on and missed. Quickly down 0-2. Jacob Brookshire getting ahead on the hitter here. No outs. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. Still no score in the game. Time called. by the home plate umpire, Dennis McDaniel. It's like we're ready to resume play. Here comes the pitch from Brookshire. Yep, good little curveball there by Brookshire, and that'll freeze Jay Willis for strike 3. So first out there in the bottom of the first. Edgefield still has the bases loaded though. And out of bat will be number 11, the catcher, Evan Bates. Here comes the pitch from Brookshire. Swung and laced to right field, and that's going to score a couple. 1 run is in. Here comes another. It gets by the right field a little bit. 2-run score. They're waving home the runner from first, and he will stand up safely. 3 runs in the bottom of the first on that hit by catcher, number 11, Evan Bates for Edgefield. Yeah, that was a nice hit, and the right fielder had a tough time gathering in. So 3 runs came to score. I know at least 2 was scored though anyway. Next up to bat for Edgefield will be number 6, Gage Cockrell, playing third base today for Edgefield. Here's the pitch from Jacob Brookshire, low and outside for ball 1. Oh, excuse me, strike. I apologize for strike 1. All right, so 0-1 count here to Gage. Brookshire looks on. He's ready for the next pitch. A little low. That looks like it's in there for a ball. So 1-1 count now.
There's a stolen base for Lofton American.
1 out here, runner on second base. 3-0 Edgefield after 3 RBI double by Evan Bates. Next pitch was in there for a ball, so a 2-1 count now on Gage.
When Mankowski grows up, he wants my job. He wants to be a sports broadcaster.
So Brookshire's ready for his next pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Strike 2, so 2-2 count now. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. 3-0 lead for the Edgefield County All-Stars. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside, and that is going to hit number 6, Gage Cockrell, and he'll take his base. So now we have 2 runners on, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Next up to bat will be number 8, right fielder Darius Simpkins, here for the Edgefield County All-Stars.
Now batting number 8, Darius Simpkins.
Cottage now for Hartsfield Northern.
All right, well, we had a little time out there for a second, but ready to resume play. Runners on first and second. Still only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Brookshire's ready. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-1 count here to Simpkins.
He will have a runner on second, 2 outs. Stan Mankowski will be the batter.
Here's the next pitch from Brookshire. A little low, it looks like, for ball 1. So 1-1 count now. It's a hot one out there today, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully everybody's staying hydrated.
Jackson Moore will inherit a 1-ball, 1-strike count. So
Brookshire looks in for the next pitch. Here it comes. Low inside for ball 2. 2-1 count now on Darius Simpkins. Darius looks like he could be a basketball player too. He might be 6 foot tall already. Here comes the next pitch from Brookshire. Looks like that one's a little low as well. 3-1 count now. 3-1 count. Runners on first and second for Edgefield. Already scoring 3 runs here in the bottom of the first. Looks like Brookshire's ready. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit to the right side. First baseman couldn't get it, so it's going out to the outfield. They're sending the runner from second home and sending the runner from first to third. And it looks like Edgefield will score another one on an RBI single by number 8, Darius Simpkins. Scoring now 4-0 Edgefield County. Runners on first and third now, still only 1 out.
Griffin Thompson.
Stepping up to bat for Edgefield now will be number 5, Griffin Thompson. Good piece of hitting there by Simpkins. Here's the pitch, and Simpkins will take off from first. pass ball. It looks like the runner will stay put at third, but Simpkins will move over to second base. So now 2 runners in score position here in the bottom of the first. 1-0 count on the batter, Griffin Thompson. Edgefield County came to play today. They now have 4 runs early on here in the bottom of the first. Here's a pitch from Brookshire, swung on and missed, even the count at 1-1. Brookshire looks on, getting the sign here from his catcher. Looks like we're ready for the next pitch, and here it is. Low and outside, good stop by the catcher, number 9, Kyler McDowell, to keep that ball from heading to the backstop. So we've got 2-1 count here now on the hitter, Griffin Thompson. Runner's got leads off of second and third, and here's the next pitch. Swung on and hit back up the middle. That'll score at least 1. Shortstop gets it, throws the first on for the second out of the inning. Not before another run scores, though, to make the score 5-0 in favor of Edgefield County. RBI ground out by Griffin Thompson there. Darius Simpkins, Gage Cockrell came home to score, and Darius Simpkins moves on to third base. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Runner on third, and looks like we're probably going to have a pitching change here in the early on.
What do you have total count for Brookshire?
Coming on to pitch, it looks like it's number 1, the left fielder, Ryan Richardson, is going to come in to pitch. All right, looks like we're back ready to get back to action here in the bottom of the first. Now pitching for Goose Creek is number 1, Ryan Richardson. Hitting will be number 3, Daily Hit. One runner on third base here. 2 outs in the bottom of the first.
Now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Here comes the pitch from Ryan, and it's low and in the dirt for ball 1. Been a lot of fireworks so far from Edgefield. We got a few hits here and got 5 runs on the board early here at the bottom of the first.
And down the first with a walk.
Up to bat number 10, Sam
goes
Floyd.
Jaden Atkinson. That'll bring
Looks like Ryan's ready. He's here for his next pitch. A little high for ball 2. 2-0 count now on his opposition. The pitcher for Edgefield County is now at the bat. And daily hit, number 3. Looks like Ryan Richardson's ready for his next pitch. A little way inside for ball 3, so now a 3-0 count here in the bottom of the first. 2 outs to number 3 daily hit. Ryan's looking on, getting a signal from his catcher. Looks like he's ready, and here's the pitch. Looks like he's in there for strike 1. 3-1 count now to Daly. Ryan's favorite sports idol is Javier Baez. His favorite food is sushi. I hear you, Ryan. Great. I love sushi. So Ryan's ready for his next pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and tapped at third base. Let's see if he can make the play. The throw over to first in time for out number 3. Good play by the third baseman, Gavin Turco. All right, so after 1 inning, the score is 5-0 in favor of the Edgefield County All-Stars. We'll see you in the top of the second. You're on the County Channel. All right, back here on the County Channel for the top of the second inning over here on Field 3 at Oscar Frazier Park. The Edgefield County All-Stars taking a 5-0 lead early on. But up to bat for the Goose Creek All-Stars will be number 10, Jacob Brookshire, the opposing pitcher, looking to help, well, opposing starting pitcher. First pitch for the inning coming in from Daly is ball 1. So 1-0 count, 2 with no outs here in the top of the second. Hitter Jacob Brookshire started the game for Goose Creek.
And that's ball 4, so it's a
Next pitch is in there for a strike, so 1-1 count. Here to Brookshire. Next pitch coming in from Daly. Looks like it's on the outside corner for strike 2, so quickly 1-2 count here on Jacob Brookshire of Goose Creek. Here comes the next pitch from Daly. A little outside for ball 2. 2-2 count now on Brookshire. Daly's looking in for his signal. Looks like he's ready from the windup. Here's his pitch in the dirt, ball 3. So full count now here to the leadoff batter in the top of the second. Daly's ready for the next pitch. Low and outside, and the leadoff hitter will be on base for the Goose Creek All-Stars. So 1 runner on here, no outs in the top of the second. right. Now to bat for Goose Creek will be number 11, Rowdy Langdon.
Couldn't handle it. So give the first baseman an error and give Hartsfield Northern their 7th run. And
So runner on first for Goose Creek here.
still just 1 out and no
Looks
ball,
like
1
Daly's
strike.
ready for the pitch. Here's the pitch.
That is popped up
In there for strike one. 0-1 count now on the batter. Number 11, Rowdy Langdon.
Jackson Orson for the 2nd out here in the top of the 4th inning.
0-1 count, no outs here in the top of the second. Runner on first base for Goose Creek, scores 5-0. Runner takes off. It gets by the catcher. I think it was fouled off. That is correct. So first, the runner will return to first. 0-2 count here on the batter. Had a little hit and run action going on and fouled it off to the backstop.
It's in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to count to Daniel Parker.
It looks like Daly's in. The runner takes off again, way outside. And he gets by the catcher, so Brookshire will stand up heading into second base. So now a runner on second. No outs here in the top of the second. 1-2 count on the batter, Rowdy Langdon. Looks like Edgefield County's manager, John Brown, is going to
1-1 pitch.
call timeout and go talk to his pitcher.
Misses for ball 2, 2-1.
All right, looks like we're ready to resume action.
That is hit to left.
Edgefield County's leading 5-0 here in the top of the second inning.
In the top of the 4th inning, but
From the
Northern picks up a run. And we head to the
From the
bottom of
stretch, here comes Daly. I think he's ready for his next pitch. 1-2 count. Swung on and fouled off to the backstop. Rowdy Langdon staying alive here.
championship.
And no outs in the bottom of the second inning.
Bottom of the 4th coming up right here on the Beaufort County Channel.
Daly's ready for his pitch. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. Strikeout for Daly there. So 1 out, runner on second base. And now batting for Goose Creek will be number 17, Gavin Turco, the third baseman. Gavin made the last out in the bottom of the first inning. Daly looking back at the runner on second. Looks like he's ready for the pitch. Here it goes. Swung on and tapped over the first base. Looks like Justice Hammond handles it easily, steps on first base for out number 2. So 2 outs now, but the Brookshire, the runner on second, does advance over to third. But we have 2 outs here in the top of the second. And now batting is number 2, the center fielder, Smith Harkins. So 2 outs for Goose Creek. Really need to cash in on this runner on third to get themselves on the scoreboard. Edgefield taking a 5-0 lead here in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to to Smith. Looks like it's in there for ball 1. So 1-0 count to Smith so far in the game. Smith Harkins. So runner on third, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Here's the pitch from Daly. Low and inside for ball 2. 2-0 count now on Smith Harkins.
They're human. Sometimes you're going to see maybe a score or a strike count wrong. We apologize for that.
Looks like Daly's ready for his next pitch. 2-0 pitch. Swung on way outside, but Smith takes a cut at it and fouls it off to the left side. So now a 2-1 count on the center fielder, Smith Harkins.
Big swing and a miss, and the count evens now 2-2. Jackson Morris
Hoping to
on the mound for
get his
Hartsfield
Goose
Northern.
Creek All-Stars on the board here.
2-2 pitch on the way. It's popped up foul and out of play. And the count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Daly looking in. Next pitch coming. Swung on and fouled back to the backstop by Smith. So that's a 2-2 count. It evens it up. 2 outs here in the top of the second.
Foul out of play again. The count stays 2-2.
Two strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Here's a pitch from Daly. Swung on and fouled off again. Smith Harkins staying alive up there for Goose Creek. Hoping to get this runner in from third to put him on the board.
They'll bring up Jackson Arsenault.
It's all these cracks. All right. Daly from the stretch, looking on to the runner at third. Looks like he's ready. Here's the pitch, way outside. Catcher throws over to third, and they get him in pickle. The runner's coming home, and he slides in safely. Not really sure what Edgefield had in mind there. I guess they thought Brookshire was getting a healthy lead over there. They looked like they had a pitch out, and the catcher threw it over to third, but Brookshire was alive and just took off home and barely beats the tag. But now Goose Creek's on the board. 5-1 lead still for Edgefield County. Now Smith Harkins has a full count here with 2 outs in the top of the second. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that will be out number 3 for the Goose Creek All-Stars. Not before they get on the board, scoring 1 run in the inning after 1.5 innings, where score is Edgefield County 5, Goose Creek 1. We'll see you in the bottom of the second. You're on the County Channel. All right, back here for action in the bottom of the second. Still on the mound for Goose Creek is number 1, Ryan Richardson. Leading off the bottom of the second for Edgefield County will be number 4, Keith Newsom Jones. Looks like the first pitch is in there for ball 1, so 1-0 count here early on with no outs here in the bottom of the second. Ryan Richardson is looking in there. Here's the next pitch for way outside. Be 2-0 count here to Newsom Jones here in the bottom of the second. 2-0 count. Here's the next pitch from Ryan. Outside corner for strike 1, so 2-1 count now here to the batter Newsom Jones. No outs here in the bottom of the second. Edgefield County looked to extend their lead, 5-1 here in the lead for those All-Stars. Here's the next pitch from Richardson, high inside for ball 3. 3-1 count now to the batter. Ryan looking on, we're getting his signal. It looks like he's ready for the pitch. Here it comes. In their first strike. That'll bring the count full, 3-2 now to the batter, Newsom Jones. No outs here in the bottom of the second inning, looking to get the leadoff runner on, or hitter on, excuse me. Ryan's ready for his next pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hard hit ground ball to second. The second baseman nabs it easily and throws it over to first for the First out of the inning. Good play by the second baseman, number 14, Ethan Wachtel. All right, one out here in the bottom of the second. Next out to bat is number 14, Ethan Stovall. Pitcher Richardson looking in. He's ready. Here's the pitch. Way outside for ball one. Looks like everybody's dragging a little bit out there. It's definitely a warm afternoon.
That is hit into center field and deep back toward the wall. That ball is out of here. Curtis Lear.
Richardson's looking in. A 1-0 count here to Stovall. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and popped up way back here to the press box. Foul. Strike one. 1-1 count.
That was a long home run hit right over the American flag and straight away center field.
So 1-1 count here to the hitter, number 14, Ethan Stovall, for the Edgefield County All-Stars. Here comes the pitch from Richardson. Outside and low for ball two. Looks like some clouds are rolling in. That might cool everybody off for about 3 or 4 minutes, hopefully. 2-1 count, one out here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch from Richardson. Little outside for ball three. 3-1 count now on Stovall. One out here in the bottom of the second. Edgefield County has a 5-1 lead. Richardson takes his time on the mound. Here he is with the next pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the backstop. That'll run the count full. No runners on base here in the bottom of the second. Richardson looking in and getting his sign. Here's the pitch. Floated up there high for ball four. So now Edgefield County has a runner on first here in the bottom of the second, only one out. Now step into the play is number 2, Cole Beagles.
Number 2, Cole Beagles.
Richardson tries to quickly throw over to first. Runner gets back to the bag safely. Richardson looking in, ready for the pitch. The runner on first takes off. The ball gets by the catcher, so there will not be a throw down. So Stovall will stand up safely at second base. Now a runner in scoring position.
Number 8, Sawyer Smith.
1-0 count here to the batter, Cole Beagles. Here's the pitch from Richardson. Outside. A little time called by the batter, Beagles. Taking his time out there, getting ready. 5-1 score we have here in the bottom of the second in favor of the home team, Edgefield County. Richardson looks the runner back at second. Here he comes with the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike one. 2-1 count now to the batter. Richardson looking on. Oh, he can step off and throw over to second base, but the runner slides in safely. We're on second base, one out here in the bottom of the second. Ryan Richardson, the pitcher, ready. Here's the pitch. Fouled off to the right side for strike two. 2-2 count now on the batter, Cole Beagles.
Pitch is popped up, foul territory.
All right, Richardson looking in. Ready for the pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit softly to short. Shortstop backing a little bit, and he will catch it for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the bottom of the second inning. Edgefield County is back up to the top of the order. Number 19, Brady McAllister, the shortstop, stepping to the plate. So 2 outs. Goose Creek and their pitcher, Ryan Richardson, hopefully are hoping to get out of the inning here without any runs being scored. Ryan looking in, he's ready for a signal. McAllister is showing bunt. He just watches go by, pulls it back to the strike, or excuse me, it's in there for ball 1. So 1-0 count here, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Edgefield County with a 5-1 lead. Goose Creek's pitcher Ryan Richardson looking in, he's ready for the pitch. Here it comes, and it's popped up to the left side. I do not know if it'll stay in play, and it will not. It'll hit off the top of the dugout. That'll be the first strike to the batter, Brady McAllister. 1-1 count here at the bottom of the second. Richardson looking in, looking for a signal. And here's the pitch from Richardson. Swung on and hit the center field, excuse me, popped up a little bit. Almost the exact same play as before. Shortstop backs up, and number 6, Grayson Hyman, makes another play to get a third out here in the bottom of the second. So after 2 innings, the score is still 5-1 in favor of the Edgefield County All-Stars. We're moving on to the top of the third. We're on the County Channel. All right, we're back here for the top of the third. Edgefield County with a 5-1 lead. But Goose Creek is coming out to bat here. Leading off the inning for Goose Creek will be number 13, Andrew Veraltis. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, bud. First pitch to Andrew. is low for ball one. So 1-0 count, no outs here in the top of the third. Pitching still for Edgefield is number 3, Daly Hit. Daly from the windup, he's ready for the next pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. 1-1 count now to the batter, Andrew Varelsis. Daly's ready for the next pitch. Here it is. Swung on and fouled back to the backstop.
So bases loaded, 1 out. Coleman Radcliffe, the batter. Pitch on the way.
Daly looks like he's ready for the next pitch. Here it is. Low and outside for ball two. 2-2 count to the batter for Goose Creek. No outs here in the top of the third. Here's the pitch from Daly. Ball 3 in there. Oh, I'm sorry, he did swing, and I apologize. So that'll be out number 1 there. Strikeout for Daly Hit in Edgefield. 1 out on top of the third. Next up to bat will be number 6, the shortstop, Grayson Hyman. Grayson made a couple plays out there last inning to get Goose Creek out of the inning. Here he squares around a bunt. He places a bunt down left field, or excuse me, left line, and it will roll safely out of play. So 0-1 count here to Hyman here in the top of the third, 1 out.
Good job at damage control by the Bluffton American team to keep Hartsfield Northern from doing any more damage. They score a run on a long home run by Curtis Lear. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 8-0.
Daly Hit looking on. Here's the pitch.
Youth Boys Ozone State Championship.
Outside corner, Daly finds for strike 1. Now at the bat is 0-0. Dustin Brown Jr. goes by DJ. Next pitch, low for a ball. So 2 outs here in the top of third. Edgefield. Daly, the pitcher's ready for the next pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit to the left side. Shortstop makes a nice play, throwing to first. He pulled to the first baseman off the bag. I think the batter, 0-0, DJ Brown, thought he had an easy hit, but a great play by the shortstop, number 19, Brady McAllister for Edgefield, almost making a great play to get DJ on first, but pulled the first baseman off the bag. He'll have an infield signal. So Goose Creek's got a runner on first base, 2 outs here in the top of the third. Now batting is number 14, Ethan Watchtel, second baseman for Goose Creek. 2 outs here, first pitch coming to Ethan. Here it is. Outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 count for Daly Hit and the Edgefield County All-Stars. 2 outs, runner on first base.
Yeah, did they bat out of order? Because that's what Hyman we thought was up the back.
In short right field, called on by the second baseman in short right field, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Now Scotty Woodrow.
Yeah, hold on. Pitch outside, 1-2 count now on the batter, number 14, Ethan Watchtel. 1-2, 2 outs here in the top of third. Runner on first base. Daly hit out to, here's the pitch. A little outside for ball 2. 2-2 count now. Catcher tries to throw over the first to catch the runner sleeping, but to no avail. 2-2 count, 2 outs here in the top of the third. Goose Creek trying to extend the inning. Batter, the second baseman Ethan Watchtool up to bat. Here's the pitch from Daly Hit. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 3. We'll move on to the bottom of the third. Edgefield County still leading 5-1. You're on the county channel. All right, back here for the bottom of the third. Leading off the inning for Edgefield will be number 9, the center fielder, Addison Faust. Ryan Richardson still on the pitch for Goose Creek. Here's his first pitch of the inning. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. 0-1 count now to Addison Faust. Second pitch here coming from Ryan. Swung on and fouled off to the left side. So quickly down 0-2 is Addison Faust in the bottom of the third. No outs, no runners on yet for Edgefield.
High and deep into center field, back toward the wall, and over the center field fence goes the center fielder. And it's a 2-run home run for Miles Fry.
So 0-2 count here.
That center fielder gave everything he had. He went over.
Looks like Ryan's still looking on for a signal. Ryan, no hurry out there on the mound. Takes his time. Here's the pitch. Way outside for ball 1. So 1-2 count now to Addison Faust.
A great effort, falling over, diving, and falling over the center field wall. Fence, not really a wall.
Oh. Looks like we have time on the field.
So Bluffton American gets 2 of those runs back. They now trail by 6. It's 8-2. 2-run home run by Miles Fry. That's the second home run of the game. The first home run was hit by Hartsfield Northern Curtis Lear. Also the
All right, ready for play. Pitcher Ryan Richardson's ready for the next pitch. Here it is. Way outside again, ball 2. 2-2 count here, the leadoff hitter for the inning. Center fielder Addison Faust for Edgefield. Edgefield County leading 5-1 here in the bottom of the third. Ryan looking on for a signal. Here he comes with a pitch. Swung on, popped up. Will it stay in play? It will, but the catcher couldn't find it. It'll fall down, and Addison will live to see another pitch.
I'm sorry I missed it. What? Yeah, it's 8-2. Oh, yeah, I haven't added the runs yet. Yeah, okay. Got that right.
All right, looks like Ryan's back ready to pitch. Had to get his shirt tucked in. looking on for to get his signal. Here's the pitch from Ryan. Swung on and popped up again. That'll stay in play as well. Looks like Ryan, the pitcher, will come on and call everybody off to make sure he can make the out, and he does. So one hitter up, one out for Edgefield County. So moving on to the next batter, number 10, first baseman Justice Hammett.
Now batting, number 10, Justice Hammett.
So Van Esselson stands in. First pitch from Daniel Parker goes all the way to the screen.
Ryan Richardson looking on, getting his signal from his catcher. Ryan ready for the pitch. Here it comes. High and inside for ball one. 1-0 count to the first baseman Justice Hammett. Ryan looking in, Justice ready to bat. Here it comes, swung on and hit hard to left field. Is it going to get over the left fielder's head? And it will. Bounce off the fence. Justice will round first and head to second base. Left fielder throw it in way over the second baseman's head, but the first baseman is backing up. So that'll be a stand-up double for the first baseman, Justice Hammett. So one out here in the bottom of the third with a runner on second base from Edgefield. Now in the bat will be number 7, the second baseman, Jay Willis. Ryan Richardson, the pitcher's ready for the first pitch to Willis. Here it is, swung on and hit left side, but foul. That'll be strike one on Willis.
And on the first in time to end the bottom of the fifth, Bluffton American gets a 2-run home run.
0-1 count here, one out. Bottom of the third inning. Runner on second base for the Edgefield County All-Stars. We have time. Looks like Dennis McDaniel, the home plate umpire, he wants to have a discussion with his fellow umpires. Not sure what's going on exactly.
You have 15? We'll go with that. Copyright? Yeah. I will take it. Hi, man. What you got, Goose?
He's coming off the field.
1 for 4.
Yeah, Okay, it looks like our home plate umpire was running out of balls. Yeah, it looked like so we have 2 in the game now. So 0-1 count here to the cleanup batter, Jay Willis. Ryan Richardson, the pitcher, looking on, getting his signal. Justice Hammond, the first baseman, is on second base. One out here in the bottom of the third. Pickoff play to second. But easily stepping back on the bag is Justice Hammond. So 0-1 count here, one out. Edgefield County looking to add to their lead. Here's the pitch from Richardson. Outside, and it gets by the catcher in the second. The runner on second will safely move over to third. So now we have a runner on third, one out here in the bottom of the third for Edgefield. 1-1 count on Willis, the second baseman for Edgefield. I think Dennis McDaniel, the home plate umpire, is trying to delay the game a little bit, trying to make sure he has enough balls to get him through while somebody finds him some more. Richardson, the pitcher for Goose Creek, is ready to resume play. 1-1 count here. Runner on third for Edgefield. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped up again in foul play, foul territory, and the catcher make a nice catch, number 9, Kyler McDowell, for out number 2. So 2 outs here, bottom of the third. And now the bat for Edgefield will be number 11, the catcher, Evan Bates, hoping to extend the lead for Edgefield here with 2 outs. Runner on third base is Justice Hammett, the first baseman.
Now batting, on base.
Mm. 8-2 the score.
First pitch from Ryan Richardson is high for ball one. Richardson has done well getting out of trouble here the last couple innings. He wasn't charged with the first 4 runs of the game, so he's done well coming in early action here for Goose Creek. Ryan's looking on, he's ready for the next pitch. Here it is. Swung on and popped again, but that one's going to get out of play. Almost hitting the roof. So we have a 1-1 count here, bottom of the third, 2 outs. And Goose Creek looking to try to get out of this inning without any more runs coming in. Runner is on third for Edgefield. 1-1 count on Evan Bates, the catcher. Richardson looking on. He looks like he's ready. Step off and throw over to third. Not sure why he's throwing over. Looks like Hammond has about a 2.5-foot lead over there. Well, now he's getting a little bigger one now. Richardson from the stretch. He looks like he's ready. Here's the pitch. Floated in there and high for ball 2. 2-1 count now for Richardson.
These young men must be working on their pickoff moves. Everybody snap throws to every base.
All right, Richardson looks like he's ready from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Fouled off to the backstop. So now we have 2 strikes on the hitter, Bates. 2-2 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. 5-1 lead for the Edgefield County All-Stars. Richardson hoping to get his team back in the dugout to score some more runs here. He's looking on, he's ready. Here's his pitch. Swung on and hit to the right side and over the second baseman head for an RBI single. It gets by the right fielder, but not far enough to advance to second. But Evan Bates with a 2-out RBI single to extend Edgefield County's lead to 6-1 here in the bottom of the third. Now at the bat will be number 6, Gage Cockrell, the third baseman for Edgefield County. And it looks like we will have a courtesy runner. Number 4, Newsom Jones will be the runner. Now batting, as it says, number 6, Gage Cockrell. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. 6-1 score in favor of Edgefield County. Ryan Richardson, the pitcher, looking on, seeing if he can see his signs, and the runner takes off. There won't even be a throw. He had a huge jump. He'll stand up safely in the second, get in a scoring position. So runner on second, 1-0 count here to Gage Cockrell, the third baseman for Edgefield County.
Pitch on the way, and that's hit out to short, fielded by the shortstop across the first and plenty of time.
Ryan looking in, getting his sign. Looks like he's ready. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Hit over to right field, and that'll be a base hit, and they'll send the runner from second. And then the right fielder just overthrows the second baseman, and it wasn't even going to be a play over there, but Gage Cockrell will go ahead and take advance to second. But it'll be an RBI single for Gage, and then an error will get him over to second base. So that'll extend the lead over to 7-1 for Edgefield County here in the bottom of the third. So with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, number 8, the right fielder, Darius Simpkins, will step in the batter's box. 7-1 lead for Edgefield County. Ryan Richardson, the pitcher, had to come in early on in the first inning for Goose Creek, still on the mound. He's looking in and getting his sign. The pitch, a little outside for ball 1. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Richardson looks in. He's looking, getting his signal. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. So now 1-1 count to Darius Simpkins. Richardson's ready from the stretch. The pitch. And a little low for ball 2. So 2-1 count now on Simpkins, the right fielder for Edgefield County. Edgefield's add a couple runs here to extend their lead to 7-1. Ryan Richardson looking. Here's the pitch. The runner will take off to third. Swung on and fouled back. Hit and run action there for Edgefield, but the ball was fouled off. So now a 2-2 count to the right fielder, Darius Simpkins. Runner on second is the third baseman, number 6, Gage Cockrell. 2 outs here. Goose Creek looking to get out of the inning with no more damage being done. Richardson looking in. He's got a sign. Here's the pitch, and runner takes off again. Swung on and fouled off to the right side. So Simpkins is in there fighting off some pitches, trying to get that another run in.
Coming to the plate, number 8, Sawyer Smith.
Scared me. That's okay. White noise.
All right, looks like we're about ready. Simpkins is back in the batter's box looking in. He's ready for the pitch. Richardson coming from the stretch.
Well, now what's the home plate umpire do?
Looking in, here's the pitch. Swung on and nubbed right back to the up at the the catcher. It was handcuffed there with Simpkins. So that'll be out number 3 after 3 innings. Edgefield County now has extended their lead. They're up 7-1. We'll move on to the top of the 4th. Thanks for listening to the County Channel. All right, back here for the top of the fourth inning. Edgefield County is leading 7-1. Leading off the top of the fourth for Goose Creek will be number 3, David Sanders, and the first pitch will foul off to the left side for strike 1. Now pitching for Edgefield County is the shortstop moving over, number 19, Braden McAllister. He'll be pitching now for Edgefield County. Here's the second pitch from Braden. 1-1. Next pitch coming from McAllister. Swung on and missed for strike 2, so 1-2 count now here in the top of the fourth. 7-1 lead here for Edgefield. Here's the next pitch from Braden. Swung on and fouled off to the left side. David Sanders from Goose Creek battling up there. David's favorite movie is The Water Boy. His favorite food is tacos. And he wants to be in the Special Forces or Major League player when he grows up. Next pitch coming. David hits one to left field. Now drop in for a single. Nice little piece of hitting by number 3, David Sanders. So that'll be a leadoff single for Goose Creek here in the top of the fourth. And now they'll be back to the top of the lineup. Number 1, Ryan Richardson, who started out in left field, now the pitcher for Goose Creek. He'll try to come in and help himself up there in the batter's box. Braden looking in and getting a signal. David has a little lead. Pitch in there for a strike. Braden thrown over to first to keep the runner on first honest. Richardson looking, he's ready. Runner takes off and Richardson goes to bunt. Misses it, but the runner will make it safely into second without a throw from the catcher. So runner on second here, no outs in the top of the fourth. Ryan Richardson, number 1, up to bat. Hit back to the pitcher, and the pitcher smartly nabs it, throws over the first, and the third baseman tags out the runner. Really heads-up play by the pitcher, Braden McAllister. He didn't even hesitate, immediately threw it to third, and the runner running into the tag over there. So Ryan Richardson gets on by a fielder's choice. 1 out here in the top of the fourth, and now at the bat will be number 9, Kyler McDowell, the catcher for Goose Creek. Richardson gets his lead. He takes off. Catcher gets up, throws it, but it will not be in time. Richardson slides in safely into second. So now runner on second, 1 out here in the top of the fourth. That was a strike, though, so 0-1 count here on Kyler McDowell. Braden McAllister looking in, ready for the next pitch. Here it comes. Inside, almost hit Kyler, but he got out of the way. So 1-1 count here with 1 out, top of the fourth inning. Edgefield's been pretty successful today. Both their pitchers are throwing a lot of strikes. Here's one coming in from Braden. I think it just missed outside, so a 2-1 count now on the batter, the catcher, Kyler McDowell for Goose Creek. Next pitch in there from Braden is in there for a strike, so that'll even up the count at 2-2. 2-2 here, runner on second with 1 out on the top of the fourth. Goose Creek looking to try to cut into this deficit a little bit. Braden looks like he's ready. Here's the, oh, nope, he's going to throw it back to second. Nice little pickoff move, but Ryan Richardson does slide back in safely.
17.
McAllister looking in. McDowell at bat is ready for the next pitch. Here it is. Little curveball slider in there for strike 3. Good pitch by Braden McAllister. That'll be 2 outs now in the inning, and Goose Creek will send up first baseman J.J. Smith to bat, hoping to extend the inning for Goose Creek.
J.J. Smith.
1 ball and no strikes.
Richardson has a really good lead out there. Another curveball slider slurve in there. Good pitch for a strike. 0-1 count here to J.J. Smith, the first baseman for Goose Creek. Next pitch to J.J.'s high and inside. Ball 1, 1-1 count.
He's in there for a strike, 1 and 2 to count. Daniel Parker trying to get the final strike and secure this victory.
Tap back to the pitcher. Pitcher cannot grab it. Shortstop comes up throwing, and he gets the runner out at first base for out number 3. Bang, bang play, but he was out. So that'll end the half inning. No runs in there for Goose Creek, so the score still is 7-1 after the top of the 4th. We'll move on to the bottom half. You're listening to the County Channel.
I'll be back with you tomorrow afternoon right here on the Beaufort County Channel. 2:16. There are other games going on right now that you can either watch on the County Channel itself or watch it streamed.
Bottom 4.
That's all for Field 2. So until next time.
All right, we're back here for the bottom of the 4th inning. Edgefield County leading 7-1, and they're back at the bat, seeing if they can extend their lead a little bit. Leading off for Edgefield will be number 5, Griffin Thompson. Ryan Richardson for Goose Creek is still on the mound, trying to minimize the damage. Thanks, man. Ryan's ready for his first pitch of the inning. Here it comes. Low and outside for ball 1. Richardson looking in for his sign, ready for the pitch. Again, low and outside for ball 2. 2-0 count now to number 5, Griffin Thompson. Looks like Richardson's ready for his next pitch. Here it is. Swung on and laced left side, but foul. So that'll be 1 strike now. 2-1 count here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Two-1 count to Griffin Thompson here in the bottom of the 4th. Edgefield County leading 7-1. Still plenty of game left. Here Richardson set, ready for his pitch. Swung on, hit foul again to the left side. 2-2 count now for the Edgefield County All-Stars.
Campbell Kingston.
Yeah, you don't have to sign them. I know it says that, but you both have to do it. Okay.
2-2 count. Here's a pitch from Richardson, way outside for ball 3. I want to go back to the backstop. So full count now here to Griffin Thompson.
Thank y'all.
All right, Richardson's ready for his next pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and popped up in the infield. Looks like the second baseman's going to call the first baseman off, and he'll catch it for out number 1. Good play by Goose Creek's Andrew Verotustis. I apologize.
Number 3, Daly Hit.
All right, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Next up the bat will be number 3, Daly Hit, who was the starting pitcher for Edgefield County. They did a good job, only giving up 1 run through 2.5 innings. First pitch from Richardson to Daly. Here it comes, and over his head for ball 1. Richardson's ready from the stretch. Comes the next pitch. A little outside for ball 2. 2-0 count now on Daly Hit. Count here, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a pitch from Richardson. Right in there for strike 1. So 2-1 count now on Daly Hit. Bottom of the 4th, 1 out. Score 7-1. Edgefield County looking to extend their lead here. Laced down the left field line, but foul. Hard hit ball there by Daly. So that'll even the count at 2-2 here. Bottom of the 4th. Want to take a quick minute to thank all of our sponsors. Station 300, great bowling alley and arcade and grill here in Bluffton. I'd like to thank Jimmy John's and Wendy's and Sip and Cow, Local Pie, some of our food sponsors. Mickelson Law Firm and Gola's Family Jewelers, Toomer's Seafood House. Thank you all for supporting this tournament. Next pitch by Richardson is high for ball 3. That'll run the count full with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Full count. Here comes the payoff pitch from Richardson. A little high and inside, and that'll be ball 4. So Edgefield County have a runner on here with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Coming to bat, we'll be back to the top of the lineup. Number 19, Brady McAllister will step in. Braden is now the new pitcher for Edgefield County.
Now batting number 4, Keith Newsom Jones.
It's all right. Plenty of
Now
turnover.
batting for Greenwood, number 3, Owen Spring.
Yeah, strike in there. So 0-1 count here to Braden. Daly Hit's taken off to second base. Here's a hard hit ball to center field, but right at the center fielder. Smith Harkins will haul it in for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner on second base for Edgefield County, but Goose Creek's looking to get out of it and come back in the dugout and get some runs. Now batting will be number 9, the center fielder, Addison Faust. Goose Creek has battled here. They had some unfortunate mistakes out there, but they keep battling and could be worse, but they've played some good ball. And that's a hard hit ball to left field, and that will get over the left fielder's head. Daly Hit will come around from second and score to extend the lead to 8-1 for Edgefield County. Nice hit by Addison Faust. Left fielder there, Jacob Brookshire. It was going to be a tough play to catch that one out there. That was a hard hit ball. Now the battle will be the first baseman, Justice Hammond, has a couple hits in the game. Taking off from second base to be Addison Faust. He'll stand up safely without a throw from the catcher, Kyler McDowell. So 1-0 count here to Justice Hammond. Richardson still in the game here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Looking to get out of it. Here's the pitch, a little high and outside. So 2-0 count now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Goose Creek trying to hold that runner on third base. Hammond steps in the box. Richardson in there getting his count or getting his sign. Looks like he's ready. Here's the pitch. Swung on and blasted to left field. That's really deep, and it is gone. Long home run by Justice Hammett. That'll plate 2 runs, 2-run home run for Hammett. That'll extend the lead to 10-1 for Edgefield County here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Yeah, old Justice almost cleared the second fence out there behind the portable fencing we have, but so that'll be a 10-1 lead now for Edgefield County. Now batting for Edgefield will be number 7, Jay Willis, the second baseman. Here's a pitch from Richardson, laced back up to center field, but nice play by the center fielder Smith Harkins for out number 3. But not after Edgefield puts 3 runs on the board to extend the lead to 10-1. We'll move on to the top of the 5th. Edgefield leading Goose Creek 10-1. You're here on the County Channel.
Shannon wanted to see me. Where is she?
Good night and good luck. Oh, no. All right, back here in the top of the 5th. Edgefield County extending the lead there in the bottom of the 4th to 10-1 over Goose Creek. But Goose Creek's back up the bat, ready to get the sticks rolling. Leading off the inning will be number 10, Jacob Brookshire. Still pitching for Edgefield County is number 19, Braden McAllister. All right, looks like we're ready. The catcher had to go talk to his pitcher for a minute. Braden's ready, and here's the first pitch of the inning. Low and outside for ball one. Been a tough game for the Goose Creek All-Stars. Edgefield's come ready to play, been hitting the ball all over the field. Next pitch here for Braden, or from Braden. Right there on the outside corner for strike one. 1-1 count now, no outs here in the top of the fifth. Hope everybody stays in and listens to us and watches the rest of the week. Good curveball there from Braden right there in there for a strike two. 1-2 count now on Jacob Brookshire. McAllister works real quick there on the mound. Here's the next pitch, low and outside, ball two. 2-2 count now. We'll be back out here tomorrow afternoon for games. I believe we start at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Here comes McAllister's pitch. Swung on, hit over to second baseman's head and in there for a single by Jacob Brookshire. So no outs. Runner on here. Goose Creek hoping to rally and get some runs here in the top of the fifth inning.
Now batting, number 11, Rowdy Langdon.
Next up to bat for Goose Creek will be number 11, Rowdy Langdon. So Rowdy stepping into the batter's box. McAllister's looking in, getting a signal. Brookshire on first, getting his lead. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1 count here to Rowdy Langdon. Here comes the pitch. McAllister. Runner on first takes off, and he was going to second, standing up safely. So runner on second now here in the top of fifth. 1-1 count to Rowdy Langdon, hitter for Goose Creek. McAllister's looking in, getting a signal. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but it will be a strike. So now a 1-2 count on Rowdy. Whose favorite baseball team is the Atlanta Braves and favorite player is Babe Ruth. Next pitch is there on the corner for strike three looking. So McAllister will get a strikeout there. One out here in the top of the fifth. Runner still on second base for Goose Creek, and coming to the plate will be number 17, Gavin Turco. Gavin's the third baseman for Goose Creek. McAllister looking in, ready for his pitch. From the stretch, here comes Gavin. Showed bunt, but pulled back. Well, he'll take the ball outside. 1-0 count. Gavin was the three-point shooter last night for Goose Creek. He did a pretty good job. Here's the pitch. Gavin shows bunt. He bunts it down the left side. Pitcher grabs it, throws to the first, and he will get Gavin in time. Brookshire, the runner on second, did take off, and he's at third base, but with 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. Now stepping in the batter's box will be number 2, Smith Harkins, center fielder for Goose Creek, making a great play out there earlier on to end the bottom of the fourth. Smith's favorite movie is Forrest Gump. Great movie. Favorite sports idol is Clayton Kershaw. Pitches in there and fouled off to the backstop by Smith. Smith's favorite baseball team is the Dodgers. And when he grows up, he wants to be tall. I got you, Gavin. Want to grow a few inches, do you? All right. McAllister's looking on 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lace back up the middle, and that will, almost great play by the shortstop, but get through, and a run will come home to score for Goose Creek. So that's an RBI single for Smith Harkins. Jacob Brookshire coming in to score. So now the score is 10-2. Edgefield County now leads Goose Creek 10-2. Next up to bat for Goose Creek is Andrew Vereltis. will step in the batter's box.
It wasn't a pitch hit, that was just throw out, pitch out.
Right.
You know,
Right.
throw it first.
First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 count to Andrew. Oh, 1 count, 2 outs here. Runner on first base for Goose Creek. Pitch from McAllister's inside for ball 1. 1-1 count. That'll even up there. Goose Creek needs some base runners, seeing if they can somehow have some 2-out magic here in the bottom of the, top of the 5th. Here's a pitch from McAllister. Another pitch inside. That'll be 2-1 count now. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. McAllister looking in. Here's the pitch. Handcuffed him. Fouled off to the right side. So that'll even the count. 2-2 here. Goose Creek trying to have a 2-out rally. Runner on first base. Top of the 5th inning. Edgefield up 10-2. Here's the pitch from McAllister. Ooh, close. Little high, I believe, for ball 3. That'll run the count full here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. McAllister working quick back in the stretch. Looks like he's got his signers right. Here's the payoff pitch. A little high, and that'll be ball 4. Runner did move on the play, but it was 2 outs. That's why he was running. So ball 4 will send the runner over to first. Now we have runners on first and second base. Stepping in the batter's box will be number 6, the shortstop, Grayson Hyman.
Now batting, number 6, Grayson Hyman.
So Grayson looking to help out his guys in the dugout. Need a few runs here to keep the deficit honest. Swing and miss for strike 1. 0-1 count on a Grayson. Here's a pitch from McAllister, and it looks like it's fouled off. So quickly down 0-2 is Hyman, the shortstop for Goose Creek.
If they don't come up, either who's here with Dixie, we'll sign. Okay, you don't have to chase them down. Because if it's that important, they come up. No, I hear you.
0-2 count, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Pitcher McAllister's ready. Here he comes from the stretch. Just a little bit outside for ball 1. 1-2 count now on the shortstop, Grayson Hyman. Here's the pitch. It's laced back up the middle. Dive by the shortstop. They're going to send the runner home. Thanks, Keith. And he will be hosed out by the center fielder. Not a good play to send that runner on. That ball did not get deep in center field. So that'll be out number 3 here in the top of the 5th. Edgefield County still leads 10-2. We're on the county channel. All right, we're back here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ryan Richardson still on the mound for the Goose Creek All-Stars. Laying off is number, I apologize, I think it's number 11, Evan Bates. Yes, 11, Evan Bates is up to bat for Edgefield.
Evan Bates.
Program printed. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, I know she's gone off on our people like 3 times today. Somebody's gone off on our guys like 3 times. Yeah, we'll try our best.
That wasn't right.
Yeah.
His mom just got here.
All right, 1-1 count. We'll try.
It's probably Watts girl. Probably that was. Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
All right, 2-1 count. I apologize on number 11, catcher Evan Bates. Next pitch coming in there, and it looks like it's inside. I apologize. That's ball 4. I missed a couple pitches. All right, so that'll be the leadoff runner on. Looks like it might be the last pitch for Ryan Richardson of the game. Ryan had a tough outing. He had to come in real early, probably a lot earlier than they thought he was going to have to come in, but he held in there pretty good. New pitcher now for Goose Creek is going to be number 17, Gavin Turco.
Thank you.
I told our marketing coordinator. All right, back here in the bottom of the 5th. Gavin Turco now on the mound for Goose Creek. Runner on first base, and up to bat will be number 6, Gage Cockrell, the third baseman for Edgefield County. Edgefield trying to get 2 runs here to call the game. Here's a pitch from Gavin. Chopper to shortstop. It's going to be a tough play. Throw to first, and it's a little high past the first baseman. Runner will advance to third on the play. First, the runner, Gage Cockrell, the hitter, he'll stay put at first base. So now runners on the corner, no outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Coming up to bat will be number 8, the right fielder, Darius Simpkins. Yeah, in Ozone play, we have a 10-run rule, even in tournament play. So Edgefield County needs 2 runs to seal the victory for their team. The winning run is on first base. Gavin Turco looking in, ready for the pitch. Runner on first takes off. Darius swings and misses, throw down, but it was just thrown to the shortstop, trying to get the runner from third to go home. So runners in scoring position now, 2 runners on, no outs here in the bottom of the 5th. 0-1 count here on Simpkins. Turco looking on, checking out the runner at third. Here's the pitch. Gets by the catcher a little bit, but not enough to advance the runner. So 1-1 count here to Darius Simpkins. Here's the pitch from Turco. A little high, ball 2. All right, 2-1 count to Simpkins. Turco looking in for the pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for strike 2 on Darius Simpkins. No outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Runners on second and third for Edgefield. All right, Turco's ready. Here's from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swung on and laced to center field. That is deep and out of here for a walk-off 3-run home run. All right. Well, that's going to end the ball game. Big, big home run by Darius Simpkins. And that'll be a final score of 13-2 for Edgefield County. We thank everybody for listening. Please come back and listen in with us for the remainder of the week. We'll be back on air tomorrow. Games start at 1 o'clock. Thank you to the County Channel for helping us out. We'll see everybody tomorrow. See you from the County Channel.